Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel, as well as my other YouTube channels, and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a cryptid encounter video on the Thunderbird. Thunderbirds are very prevalent in this area, but finding articles on them that are credible is daunting to say the least. They're rare as they're just rare. Anyway, I finally found a few articles that I felt I could trust. So here we go. Cryptid encounter, the Thunderbird. Petroglyphs have been discovered all over North America depicting giant birds. Native American folklore and mythology talk about a powerful being who looked like a giant eagle or a giant hawk. It spit lightning bolts and summoned storms and lived beyond the wind. That's my understanding of the Thunderbird. From time to time, people report seeing giant birds flying around. These are generally seen in the Southwest, but cryptids like Mothman in West Virginia and the Jersey Devil in New Jersey and Pennsylvania have also been reported. In California, they discovered a giant bird called a condor, California condor. These are absolutely huge winged birds, with feathers and like that. They're not reptiles, and they're absolutely awe-inspiring to watch. They're beautiful creatures. A lot of people think that this was the impetus for the Thunderbird. I don't know. I've lived in New Mexico most of my life, and I've never seen one this far east. That being said, when I was a kid, my older sister was dating a truck driver, and I cannot remember his damn name. But anyway, he drove all over West Texas and New Mexico. This was in the mid 70s, by the way. He told us a story one night about a rash of sightings in the area by truck drivers, law enforcement officers, ranchers, and local military personnel. What had been universally reported had been a large bird about the size of a man with a wingspan far in excess of 20 feet. It tried to carry off a few people, as I understand it. Now, I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if he was just telling tall tales or what, but I seem to recall a news broadcast on local TV about the sightings. Now, for some reason, I can't locate those reports. I've tried, but I was in Clovis, New Mexico, and the local. It was in the mid '70s, and the local news was talking about it. May have been talking about it as a joke. I don't know, but I seem to remember something about it. If somebody can find it, put it in the comments. I'm sure we'd love to read them. But here's something else to consider. In Tombstone, Arizona, in 1890, the Tombstone Epitaph reported that two ranchers had seen a giant winged creature flying in the sky above them. They got help, and the group of 20 or so local men hunted the creature down and killed it. The epitaph reported that it was a winged monster resembling a huge alligator with an extremely elongated tail and an immense pair of wings. The size of the creature was tremendous. It was 92 feet long and had a 9-foot head. To me, this sounds a lot like some kind of dinosaur. Could there be dinosaurs flying around the Southwest and around New Mexico and Arizona and like that? Who knows? The coelacanth was thought extinct for 65 million years until someone reported catching one in the 70s. They got a picture of it. Turns out the locals knew all about it, and they've been catching them and eating them for years. But they didn't know it was supposed to be extinct. You see what I'm saying? Anthropologists thought it had been extinct for 65 million years. My contention here is maybe there's locals that have been seeing these things and calling them thunderbirds, but they didn't realize that these things are supposed to be extinct. You know, I don't know. I'm not saying this is definitively it. I'm just saying this is what I found about the Thunderbird. There's not a lot of information about it. It's one of the more prevalent myths and cryptids in this area that I live in, but there's hardly anything written about it. It's crazy. I would imagine if you went and talked to some locals in some of the pueblos, you could hear all kinds of stuff. But you can find out all kinds of stuff. But again, that's technically hearsay. I'm not that we don't believe them, but it's not documented, so I don't know what to tell you. At any rate, anybody else has any more information, put it in the comments. I'm happy to read it. And if you can find that news article on the TV, put it in there. I'm glad to read that as well. One part about the tombstone epitaph thing. There's all kinds of pictures floating around the internet of dinosaurs with cowboys, dead dinosaurs being held up by with wings like pterodactyls and like that, with cowboys. Most of those have been reported to be fakes. I haven't found one yet that looked real enough for me to say, yeah, that's definitively it. So if you have one like that, please let me know, because I by all means, I don't know everything. I've not seen everything. So at any rate, hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all. Clarissa Lowe, a historian from the future. Delmore Kane, a Civil War veteran turned outlaw. This oddball pairing faces a conspiracy of epic proportions spanning the centuries. If you like action and adventure westerns with a splash of science fiction and fantasy, check out my book series Drifters and their ongoing adventures. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment.